The Astra Constable 2 has an overall length of 6.5 inches, height of 4.6 inches, width of 1.1 inch, and weighs in at 25.64 ounces unloaded. The firearm is chambered in .380 ACP and comes with one 7-round magazine, giving it a capacity of 7+1. The firearm is straight blowback, external hammer fired. The trigger is single action to double action. The firearm has a thumb safety that is also a decocker. The barrel is 3.5 inches of steel and is a fixed barrel. The front sight is fixed. The rear sight is adjustable for windage. The Astra Constable 2 is excellent for both home defense and personal protection. The firearm is chambered in .380 ACP, or if you live somewhere that I don't, might be named 9mm Browning, 9mm short, or a few other things. For pros, the Astra Constable 2 is very accurate. It is a concealable firearm. It has the Jimmy Bond effect. The firearm has an external slide lock, slide release, and a safety decocker, and is affordable. For cons, like many .380s in our list, it has the single stack capacity. The Astra Constable 2 also is prone to give some users slide bite, and I'm not a fan of when firearms have a fixed, non-replaceable front sight. Before we get into our final thoughts, how about we see the Astra at the range? Today we have the Astra Constable 2 in .380. Let's see if we can put some hits on our, I believe it's a B29 silhouette target out there at 10 yards today. I am going to aim at the X bullseye at the center mass for this first 8 shots. There might be 7 shots, I think it is. First shot will be double action. Here we go. Okay, looks like we have 2 touching the bullseye. 1 maybe in the bullseye ring. A couple in the 9 ring. A couple in the 8 ring. Let's reload. We'll do some Winchester target and practice. Unfortunately, I only have the 1 magazine for this firearm. One of these days, I need to get a second one or more. 5. The first 7 shots there, 7, were Fiocchi Training Dynamics 95 grain full metal jacket. This is the Winchester Target and Practice 95 grain full metal jacket. Here we go. And now we'll try to get you a view of this here from the point of view cam with the firearm pointing downrange. With this Astra Constable being a PPK style firearm, here it has the safety decocker. When I use the safety, you'll notice that it does drop the hammer to, I believe that's off. With the safety off, you can do a double action trigger pull. With the safety on, your trigger is basically does nothing. So here we go. Let's do the 7. We'll aim at the cranium zone of our target. Here we go. First shot will be double action. Okay, our slide didn't knock back on that one, but other than our double action shot, our next 6 were pretty good. The double action trigger pull on this is pretty stout, we'll say. Has a very, we'll say, aggressive, which I'm going to speculate that if you were carrying this gun, like 40 years ago, you probably carried it safety off
Or, I don't know, maybe different parts of the world, different training, I suppose, on that. If I were carrying it in a holster, safety would be off with the hammer down. I would be using that long double action shoulder pull basically as the safety. With many duty firearms would just decock her own. Let's do these next 7 at the cranium zone again. I'm going to try to get a hit. No, actually, we're going to do it at that little number 5 mini target over the right hand shoulder. Here we go. I guess it would be the target's left side. Okay, I think we have hits all around it. From here, it doesn't look like we have any hits on the actual little number. I feel like our depth shot is the one at the right, top right-hand corner of that.
The Astra Constable 2 is the perfect gift for fans of classics. Or let's say you want a Walther, but you don't have Walther money. Again, the Astra's perfect. For our final thoughts, if James Bond were played by Antonio Banderas, he'd probably have carried an Astra. It's a fun, affordable take on a classic, and if it weren't for the slide bite, some would say it's probably too good to be true. Well, anyway, that's probably the perfect spot to end today's video. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.